Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, today's CPI data release, 8.3% increase in inflation. That is less than it was previous month, but it was also higher than many expected. So the market expected, I think, 8.1 to 8.2%. So it was a little bit of a bearish outcome, to be fair. So that means, the market reacted bearish to it in the first instance. As you can see, we are coming down quite harsh. Now, it is not a dip that we wouldn't have expected. We talked about this upcoming dip. We talked down here, about the region between 22 to 23K for Bitcoin to get into. We did get into this area and we are now seeing the reaction to the downside. Now, we talked in the previous video about the fact that Bitcoin filled 5 waves here, that we could count this as 5 waves to the upside. That means we always have to expect a dip, either imminently, or shortly. So that means whenever the minimum requirements for a move to the upside are fulfilled, then you have to be on high alert that prices could come down at any moment in time. Therefore, I took some profits. I mentioned it even in the video, I believe, yesterday here at around 22,300, and I'm waiting for the next entry point. I plan to buy a bit lower. I didn't take 100% of profit, so I started to scale out, in anticipation we could also move a bit higher because it's in the end all probabilities. But happy with the profit taking I did yesterday, and now waiting for the dip and waiting for the structure to play out. So I'm not planning here to catch the falling knife. I want to have a clear confirmation about what is going to unfold now. Because as I said to you in previous videos, it is time to have an open mind about Bitcoin and price movements here at the moment. So I already updated the Telegram members earlier about the different scenarios in very much detail. On Telegram and Discord, I try to issue a daily market update these days with clear levels for Bitcoin and Ethereum. It doesn't always happen because you can only do so much in the daily hours you have. But what did I say? So I said, obviously, we are higher from a high level point of view. We are still leaning slightly bearish. The reason is that a few days ago, we dropped obviously below the $18,900 level. That doesn't change too much, but it invalidated our main bullish scenario. So there's, of course, still a bullish scenario left, but overall, it made the bearish one more likely. But then we had 5 waves to the upside. Now, this can be counted as 3 waves, and it also can be counted as 5 waves, which makes it a bit difficult. That is why I told you in the previous video, after this increase, start to take some profits. There will be some kind of a dip, which will most likely send us way below my selling price, which is happening now. But it is the structure of that dip that will tell us a lot about how the next weeks are going to unfold. Now, at the moment, it's still too early because we are still dipping. The question is, how far will we come? So, therefore, I'm going to tell you that the chart structure is messy. You can count all kinds of waves here and all kinds of scenarios. Now, that is always a warning because it means the various scenarios could unfold. The market structure is uncertain. We have a lot of uncertainty in the market, and sometimes it's just better to wait. So therefore, we want to wait for the market to tell us what kind of scenario are we in, or what kind of 2 scenario. At least we want to narrow down possibilities, and that should happen in this dip. So therefore, the key levels to watch out for here, the 20K level. Everything above 20K would be rather a bullish outcome, So if we hold round about the 20K level, that's all based on Fibonacci levels, it would be a rather bullish scenario from which we could then say, okay, maybe the overall low was indeed in on the 17th of, when was it? Here on the 18th of June, at 17.6K. Then we moved up in a 1, came down here in a 2, and we are now in the beginning of a wave 3 to the upside. And off that wave 3, we maybe have seen here the wave 1, an impulse. We're now coming down in a wave 2, and we would move up bullish next. So everything above 20K, if we hold support, see a bullish signal, my view would be bullish. If we drop below 20K, it could still be bullish. As long as we hold above 19.4K, it could be within a bearish scenario. So this one, basically the blue count, that we say, all right, we are in this in the yellow count, but the blue count is the sub count. So we'll say, all right, we have seen the wave 1 down here that is bearish, the impulse down. We are in the wave 2 to the upside, but within the wave 2, we have only done the wave A. We're now coming down in wave B and move up in C. as long as 19.4k hold, I would anticipate then a move up in a wave C that could go all the way up to 23.8k roughly in that area. Yeah, everything above that, if we break above that, again it would be bullish. But anyway there in this scenario below, yeah, let's say below 23.8k, that wave C should end. So an entry in wave B would be possible, long entry. Yeah, end of wave B to trade the wave C long. Same way like the bullish scenario, of course, the next wave up could be traded. So these scenarios short term don't differ much. The more or the higher we find support, the more bullish it would be. Okay. However, if we drop, and that is the important level, if we drop below 19.4k, that is the level where I'm thinking we are probably gonna go down, yeah, in a wave 3. Yeah, so we still have the 19k level as support, but honestly below 19.4k things are getting quite bearish. So keep an eye on that 19.4k level. Below that, this blue count is getting unlikely, which would still give us a chance here for a wave 2. And also it is becoming unlikely that this is still a bullish count. So the 19.4k level is everything for me. Yeah, so the way you could trade this, I'm not telling you to do it, it is one way of doing it. You could enter, yeah, let's say when you see a bullish signal, because you don't want to catch a falling knife, but you see some kind of a, you know, bullish candlestick or whatever, you could enter above 19.4k with a stop loss possibly somewhere below 19k, yeah, or even below the swing low, depending on how much risk you're willing to take. And that's my view about Bitcoin at the moment. At the moment, it seems like we continue to dip, which would be in line with expectation. As long as we hold, you know, at least above 19.4k, I might take a long trade, but I'm not entirely sure. That depends on the structure. It's a strong dip, not enough structure yet to really tell you clearly in what kind of subwave we are, but I'll keep you updated, especially a short term, ideally today on Telegram, Discord. Channel members get more frequent updates, especially on days like these. And but I, you know me, I push videos out whenever I can. All right, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.